Socialism, socialism, socialism. Is it good? Is it bad? According to Republicans, it depends on who you're helping out.
He's already in debt. The governor says no to new taxes. Like Margaret Thatcher said, socialism's great until you run out of everyone else's money, other people's money.
Well, what Andrew Cuomo said is that if he had $959 million, he'd give it to Elon Musk in tax credits, because that's exactly what he did. And I bring that up to you to say that it's often a question of whether you have the willingness to spend that money to benefit working class people, not where that money is in the first place.
What would you do?
1 point, Mamdani. Now, let's see what Jon Stewart has to say.
When corporations fail, you pay for it. But when they succeed, it's theirs. They socialize their losses and privatize their gains. Why do we allow that?
Consider this. Wealthy people do not stash their billions in safe deposit boxes loaded with $100 bills. They don't do that. And they don't spend it all at the mall. They don't spend like crazy. No, wealthy people invest. It is investment that creates jobs and economic growth.
See, this is the lie they tell you. That all this money flowing towards corporate moneyed interests is actually for your benefit. The government intervention for corporations is our free market. But government intervention for workers is socialism. And that's the reason for the socialism. It's a false choice. To make you believe that this country has but two options. A socialist, authoritarian, hamburgerless Venezuelan nightmare, or accept the status quo, where large corporations benefit from government help, then use some of those profits to lobby the same government for more government help. They want you to believe that in a free market, while your wages stay low, someday the largesse will eventually trickle down. And in the meantime, enjoy watching your tax dollars help billionaires launch themselves into space.
Yep, the old trickle-down economics. Let these guys get rich and they'll send you some of that money. Trust me. Let's check out corporate socialism.
More microliberalisms. When a conservative says they hate socialism, smile sweetly at them and ask, oh, so you're against corporate socialism too? You know, when giant corporations pay a lower effective tax rate than you, use 10,000 times more public resources, and still expect taxpayers to cover their roads, ports, bailouts, and subsidies while the profits go to CEOs instead of workers. Just watch the conservative ears grind and say, if you're against socialism, you should also be against corporate socialism too. And in case any MAGA find this video, yes, corporate socialism is a thing, and honestly, the US is a corporate socialist state, on top of now being fascist.
So if you're really against socialism, then be against socialism, both for the corporation and the individual. But it seems like Republicans want to give money to the corporations and not the individuals. And here's a conservative pundit that's saying what Trump is doing is socialism.
I'm sorry, but no, this is this is socialism. The U.S. government would become the largest shareholder of Intel. This is actual socialism happening by a Republican administration. There's no national security justification for this. All of you people who freaked out about Mamdani in New York City wanting government-run grocery stores and saying the people need to seize the means of production, that's what Harold Lutnick is doing right now, saying that the government must seize the controlling interest in Intel, the means of production, in order to get government money. You can't just be against socialism when the left does it. If you're not against socialism overall, guess what? You're going to get socialism. So if you support socialism, apparently Donald Trump is your guy.
That's right. The Trump administration is taking interest from private companies like Intel, NVIDIA, and others. So what happened to capitalism? You're doing socialism. And here's Jessica Tarlov talking about it on Fox.
And looking at this from someone who also wants to win elections, I know that this is what Republicans want to talk about, and they're doing a great job of it, and they do it every year. But it is not working. People know their grocery prices are high because of Donald Trump, not because of Zoran Mamdani. They are watching what's going on with the Epstein saga. They're watching what's going on with their healthcare premiums. And if Trump thinks he can run an election just saying, like, you know, it's not going to work out.
No, we're just going to run on yeet.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Former Sun Devil, it's Ham Scatterboot. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On second down, Dart. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And it'll be a short pickup, that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Now Dart. He's got his man complete to Johnson. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Giants.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's Michael Williams in on the tackle.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A 56-yard attempt.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
21. Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls.
He's starting this bullshit, huh?
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
18. Watch out. Switch. 11. Stop.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. They'll start this on the ground with Scannable. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing, dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big-time play out of the G-Men. 47 yards.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Slayton is the man in motion. Here's Scannable. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 7.
Here we go.
They run with White, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, they need 5. Looking to throw. It's Dart. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get set.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 44. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Get set. 18. Watch out. Yellow.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy.
Come on.
That is
Yo.
incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait till their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay game. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. Whoa! And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40.
Yeah, he in the fucking gap.
Yard line.
Their own 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson to the air on 2nd down. Dart. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, 3 to go. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboot. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Left. Here comes Scatterboot. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
The throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49ers' 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Third down and 9.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Take up.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
42-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will open up a 9-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Wow.
Here, White.
Now they want to even throw the ball.
And that's his first sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down?
36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 118, 11.
Now Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Robinson. And he's not gonna get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
4-yard loss on the play.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
Get set, get set. On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3.
Robinson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
What's up?
Out of the gun. It's Purdy.
Come on, man.
Trying to get away, but he will not. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 4th down.
I like the play call on 3rd and goal there, giving the ball to your back and seeing if he can punch it in. But now it really sets up a pretty interesting decision. Does the play caller and the head coach want to roll the dice and go for a touchdown, or are they happy just settling for a field goal?
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. This is about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board just before halftime.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jackson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And he stood tall in the pocket, hoping something would open up downfield. But this pass rush, they've been relentless in their pursuit of the quarterback, and they're able to bring him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. One final throw before the break. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports.
Get set, get set. 18.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for
the remote for the truck.
First down.
At the 47-yard line.
Get set! Get set! Watch out! Stop!
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Outside! 11 up! 18! Watch out!
On 2nd down, Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It is 3rd and long.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing is Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that ball. Whoa! The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, it's Scalabus. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First and 10. Out of the gun. Here comes Dart. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dart going to throw here on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. Now it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and Texas.
70 Lions.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Giants first down.
Points have certainly been hard to come by in this one today, Mike, but it seems like this drive has been what they've been searching for. A little bit of rhythm, the ability to sustain. Now they got to finish. Now they got to capitalize on these first downs and go finish with 6.
On the ground, it's White. Space to run inside the 20. And he is out of bounds. A gain of 17 to the 17-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense off balance. A lot of success.
Here's Dart on first and 10. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Second and 10. Slot man in motion right. On second down, a run with White. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
On gain of 4. And this is third down.
Here we go, Shaq. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Dart. Exiting the pocket right. He'll try to run for it. And he's into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York.
Giants.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Picked off by Paulson and Evo. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. From the secondary, Diamador Lenore with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Throwing is Dark. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And this ball incomplete on third down. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Yellow. Watch out! Yellow.
First and 10 for Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. Still going. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 52 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever they do, the more he touches the ball, the more good things happen.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he will score! Game on! Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Jackson now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. On the run to the right. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To throw is Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge 1st down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
Dart gonna throw it again. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, New York. That his second TD catch of the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to throw yourself back in it.
49ers 10.
Wow.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
By Deontay Banks. A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21. At the 24-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll go play action. Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Back to the air again is Purdy.
Come on, man. Really?
Not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Purdy gonna put it up again. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, He's got a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
Here's Purdy again. Right back to Pearsall again. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down. First and goal.
14 more yards. That's another 49er first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to the air is Purdy. A big mistake. It was first and goal, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 40.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First down, it's Scattergood. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
At his own 6-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
On the jump.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Once again, it's Scattergood. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
A gain of 9.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Right back to Scattergood on first down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.